Hello everyone, welcome to today's unboxing video. It's going to be a little flip through of the MD One Day One Page planners. These are planners that Yoseka has carried for many years. Actually, they started with us back when we were all the way in Sunnyside, so every time I see one of these, I think of our earliest planner season. These are really popular year to year, and I think it's because they're very minimal, just like all MD notebooks and products really are. And so I'm excited to flip through the pages and take you through what one of these looks like inside. So let's get started. So the MD One Day One Page planners come in the A5 size as well as the A6 size, and they are one day one page planners, obviously, so they're a daily planner and they're quite thick. So if you're thinking about a planner to go everywhere with you, the A6 might be a little bit more backpack friendly than the A5, which is quite large. So we are going to be flipping through, and I'll just go ahead and get started. Each one of these starts with a little title page, similar to like in your traveler's notebook or in lots of MD notebooks. They have this for you to write maybe the year or some, your name or some title to imply what this year will be like. Says story of 2023 would say this is actually our sample from 2022, so this year's will say story of 2023. And these start with a year at a glance calendar with your 2 years, gives you 2 years, the current year and then the next year ahead. So 2023 and 2024 will be what you find in your planners this year. Moving on, this is the monthly block format, and it starts from December of the current year, and then it obviously goes to January, and let's see where you end up, how much it gives you. Usually they give you a little bit more than just December of the calendar year, so let's see how many you get. So it takes you through to January, so you'll be seeing January of 2024 in yours. And the MD monthly block calendar format is pretty straightforward, very simple. It just has these very simple lines and then the dates. It's a Monday to Sunday, and what's noteworthy about this one is that actually there's all this blank space in the margins of the monthly block, and the blank space is one of the main characteristics of this planner, and the idea is that you can really use this blank space to write in whatever you want. So monthly goals, you can use it to collage or to journal, to write in a little bit of highlights about the month. It's really about minimalism and what you imagine you can do with it. So it's up to you. Moving on to the daily pages, this is what the daily pages look like. They start with a timeline on the left-hand side that gives you times from 8 a.m. to midnight, and there are actually, I'll bring this a little bit closer, there are actually 7 dots that signify the hours of 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. And these are dots because most of us are sleeping during this time. So you might not actually need the hours of 1 to 7, but you can use these as goals for the day as well. Then there are some lines at the bottom of the timeline for you to use however you'd like. And as I was saying before, the main characteristic of the one day, one page planners is how much blank space you get on the page. So this I've seen a lot of people use as collage space, but also as free space for you to write in a short journal entry. The numbers, the dates are not in there, so you will be writing in the dates as you go, and that's kind of nice for if you actually end up skipping a day or two. So since it's a one day, one page planner, most of these pages in here, you get 385 pages, are these daily pages that all have this layout, and all the way to the end, they give you a few lines for you to write possibly your contact information for if you happen to lose this one. And they all end with to be continued the next year. So that's kind of beautiful and kind of poetic. The planner also comes with these 2 page tassels for you to mark your page, and this is kind of really nice to find wherever you left off in your planner. All right, so that's a look at the A5, and let's look at the A6. If anyone's not familiar with notebook sizes, A5 is really double A6. So that's what that is. But A6, you get obviously a much smaller page, so it's pretty identical. You have the monthly block, but the daily pages that you get are slightly different. So the time still goes from 8 a.m. to midnight, and you still get those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dots up there to signify the hours between 1 and 7, but what you don't get is those extra lines on the bottom of the page. This planner still gives you plenty of blank space in each page for you to use with however you'd like. And other than that, it's the same. I do want to point out that these planners come with these index stickers for you to use. You can index your planner so you can easily flip to the month that you are looking for from January to December. And then on the right hand side, there's actually blank index stickers for if you want to decorate and make your own index and you don't want to do these January to December ones that they give you. So there you have it. That is the MD One Day One Page. We just flipped through the pages of this planner, and hopefully you have a good idea of what to expect if you're thinking about this planner. One thing that I want to note is that the planner has a sort of a flexible PVC cover, and a lot of people do ask us if there is another clear cover that would go well with this planner cover. And I think it's a good question because obviously it's a very pristine white cover, but because the planner is so thick, these are about like 1.5 pages, I really don't know if we have a PVC like a clear cover that would fit this this hefty planner. But since it is made out of this like pleather, vegan leather material, any kind of scuffs that you get on the cover I think would polish off quite easily, so you could actually maintain its cream color appearance throughout the year, or I think you should be able to. So that is about it for these MD One Day One Page planners. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!